Hi guys! Hello! So yay! Welcome to another episode of Tea Talk with Goodness Usman. And I'm super delighted to be here with you guys again on this fateful day. How are you guys doing? Wow, it's been a while from the last episode to today. So welcome back guys. My name, of course, remains Goodness Usman, and you know that I'm your family realtor for Nigeria Realty 24/7. So, for those who are used to this show, you already know how we roll. So, hey, grab a cup of tea or a glass of water, wine, whatever it is that suits you wherever you are, and then join me. Let's have this conversation. Now, this is it. If you're at work, if you're somewhere in a meeting where you know that okay, you really cannot pay attention to what to watch this video, I think you should just put it in a reminder and go watch it later because I need all of your optimal attention so that you don't miss out on any information we're going to be um, discussing here in today's episode. So hey, shall we? Ooh. Oh wow, it's always fun taking my green tea as usual. All right, so what's today's topic? You are wondering. Yeah, let's get right into it. On today's topic, we're going to be talking about something that um, everyone asks all the time. It's always a question that I get almost every day, weekly, week in, week out. People always ask me this question. So because we also have new subscribers in the family, we've talked about this before, but I know that some people who are just subscribed to this channel will probably not have the time to scroll down to go, find this. So that's why we're bringing it back. And also because people ask this question all the time. So it looks like it's an interesting question, and then we all need all this information day to day. I mean, year in, year out, it's something we should be discussing because the market is changing, new things are coming into the market. It's just a way to keep abreast on the trends in the real estate market in Nigeria. So yeah, the topic for today is island or mainland. Goodness, where should I invest? I'll take it again. Island properties or mainland properties? Which would I advise you to invest in, or which should you invest in as a real estate investor? Now, this is quite a very tricky and sensitive topic to talk about almost all the time. But as you all know me, to be a very straightforward person, I try to say things from my own perspective and professionally advise you guys. So yes, I will be talking about this from my own angle. So hey, please, it's okay to disagree with me. If you have a better angle to it, maybe you're seeing it from a different angle, it's okay. But I also want to request that for those who will be commenting, I would advise that you please keep your comments as professional as possible. It's okay to disagree with me, but please no bashing in the comment section. Some people are just naturally used to putting out their opinion in a very insultive and derogating manner. Please keep that off my page. Yes, keep it off my page. If you know that naturally you like to put hate out there, you like to just hate for no reason, you just like to put the aura you put out is always hate, is always bitterness. Please keep it off my page. Yes, you heard me right. Keep it off my page. I don't usually come out like this, but man, I've seen a lot these days, and I'm like, your frustrations, your hatred. If you stand for hate, please don't come near me. I stand for love. The world is complicated already. Why put out hate to the next person? We should spread love, light all the time. Even when the situations are a bit, you don't know what people are going through. So please, love, and light is all we are out for on this page, most especially on this show. So if somebody else is going to put out a comment and you come attacking the person, everybody has the right to their opinion. But please, note this is also a professional platform, and everything I'm saying here is going to be put. I try my best to make it as professional as possible. So yeah, let's get into it. To be honest, this topic is very sensitive and it's tricky. Now, I will always say that some people will never buy a property on the island just because They kind of just don't like the island. So I understand that part. If you're a mainlander, keep buying your property on the mainland. If you're an islander, keep buying it on the island. Okay, now playing. No, okay, no. You guys already know me. You guys who have been following for a long time, you already know that I try to say the real thing, but also try to not be too serious about it. I mean, come on, life is easy. Life should be not as, don't be too serious. Anyway, I'm not serious, but I'm also serious. All right, so if you ask me, it depends, okay? It depends. Now, if you are passionate about investment and now, when I say investment, if you're buying the property basically for investment, and you're buying the property, I mean, when you're buying the property for investment, you're very keen about ROI. You're freak about ROI because I mean, really, tell me, why are we investing if not for ROI, right? Exactly. So if you're not buying for sentimental values, you're not buying for ego. I'm sorry, but some people buy for ego. Oh man, my friend just bought a house and banana oil. I'm gonna buy a banana oil. My sister, my brother, my colleague just bought a house in Pina. I'm gonna move to Pina. It's for ego. Status. So if you're not doing any of that, no problem. I mean, this is not for you, okay? But I mean, I understand when people buy for ego. Trust me, we all have it at some point in time. We have a high tower of it. I mean, really, come on now. When your house Pinnock is you get it. So when the house in Ikeja GRA, come on. Like my sister will say, she say, come on. It's for the big boys and the big girls. Anyway, on a lighter note. That's just on a lighter note. So yes, if you're not buying for emotional reasons, for ego, for now, when I say emotional reasons, there are so many things attached. What do I mean emotional reasons? I mean, some people grew up in certain locations and they would love to own a property in that location, no matter what you say about the ROI. So in that instance, what is important is owning a property in the environment that I grew up. So just imagine I grew up in Zaria, right? If I have the opportunity I grew up in Zaria, precisely in Old Hospital Road is where I grew up in Zaria, in Sabongeri, in Zaria. And just imagine I have the offer right now to buy a house. Maybe my house then used to be beside Marathon Rest, and you just give me the opportunity to buy a house just beside the Marathon Rest. I mean, for both memory's sake, for I don't know the box I'll put it, but for that emotional reason, I will buy it. I mean, really, oh, geez, this is exciting. Yes, so I just let's give you guys an example. So some people grew up in a certain area and they want to own a property. So if you fall into that category and the reason why you're buying it is for that reason, that's an emotional reason. Emotional reason falls under emotional reasons. Now it's okay if you're buying for that. I mean, there's no amount of ROI I'm going to talk to you about. There's no amount of things I will say to you or anybody say to you about the location that will kind of sell to you. You won't get it. You won't understand it because the person is also not getting it and not understanding it. So ROI does not matter in that instance. You will just buy that property there. All right. So I hope you guys understand that. So, but if you're not buying for those reasons, you're buying really for investment, like I said earlier. ROI is very key to you. So now let's discuss that. On the island, because of the growth rate, because of the rate of migration into this part of Lagos, because of the infrastructure development going on, things that are happening on the island in Lagos. An island starts from Lagos Island all the way down to Ekpe, Ibejuleki and all of that. Because of what is happening there, it seems to have more ROI in a shorter period of time compared to when you're investing on the mainland. But please, there are key places on the mainland too that things are happening there that you won't quantify it though, but trust me, I believe in people spreading their investments. I mean, spread your investments, spread your risks. You do island, you do mainland. So now, for that reason, I would advise that you invest more on the island because I mean, when it comes to ROI, it just gives you more return on your investment. Now, let's talk about rental income. Now, you buy a house and you're putting it on rental income. When it comes to the kind of caliber of people, maybe you're looking for some set of people that are highly professional, people that are working in certain parastatal. When you have classification, you will only find those class of people majorly on the mainland, on the island. You will find a certain class of people also on the mainland. So if your class of people that you want to add to rent your apartment, or you want to sublet your property to on the island, it means that you will buy your property on the island. But if those class of people falls on the mainland, then it means your property will be on the mainland. So it depends on what you're looking for as an investor. It depends on what you're looking for at the time. If your reason for buying is for emotion, if your reason for buying is for ROI, if you have a class of people, you have a particular projection of what you want to achieve with your investment or the kind of house you're buying, those are specific reasons why you would that will help you decide on the location you're buying. Now let's talk about a sharing house, for instance. A lot of people who buy into a sharing house, there are people that love mainland investment, and some other version of people, investors who like to spread their risk. They have a lot of properties on the island already. They don't have anything on the mainland, and they want to buy on the mainland. Look at the Bejuleki. Some people don't have property on the Bejuleki. When they're buying because they don't have any property in the Bejuleki. But majority of people are buying in Bejuleki, all those environs. People who want to get high return on their investment. Look at Ruby City, Ibadan. Look at Echo Park, Ibadan. Look at Sumisola. People who are buying property in Ibadan right now, majority of them are for Ibadan. They are, I'm from Ibadan. They want to buy a property in Ibadan. They are probably good. They are not from Ibadan. They grew up in Ibadan and they want to own a property in Ibadan. You see, emotional reasons. But some are just investors who are spreading their risk, and they say, "Oh, okay, this sounds good." They look at the projections and say, they look at the title, the location, just have a projection of a certain period of time. Say, this works for me. And then they put their money in. Because I have investors in this particular estates that I've mentioned that are not even Nigerians. Yes, I have investors who are not Nigerians. They are Americans. They are not in Nigeria. They've not been to Nigeria before. But they own properties in places like this. I mean, that's okay. So now, let me speak off point now. That also gets me when I see that happen and I'll see a proper Niger not investing back home. The person sits in Canada, US, and say, Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is rich, and don't believe in investing. And then you see an American, you see someone that is from East African, someone that is from, all over the places, just buy into Nigeria. They've not been to these places, but they work with me and trust me and say, okay, what is, ask the necessary question, do their findings, and then they invest in Nigeria. It just leaves this question in my mind that, so you as an individual of Nigeria, what are you doing if somebody, a foreigner is investing in this country? Anyway, that's by the way, so that's upfront like I said earlier. So yes, there are certain reasons why you would invest on the mainland and choose to invest on the island. So I don't think really it's a this over this or that over this kind of situation. Honestly, I think it depends on you, the investor. Okay, and professionally, I always advise that you spread your investment risk. So if you have a property, you can be an all-round investor. You can be an all-round serial. Now, for you to actually be an all-round or a rounded investor, you have to be a serial investor, because a serial investor means somebody that has properties all over the places. So if you are a serial investor or intending serial investor, it means that you should spread your risk. You should have property on the mainland. You should have property on the island, strategically located. Now, you already have seen it. If you're online, you're checking the properties for sale, you're always seeing adverts everywhere. You see that the new trend now is Ibadan. All right. Yeah, especially that Monia road where we have Ruby City and Echo Park, Sumisola. That road, that is saying, the same road. That road is beginning to attract investors. More estates are beginning to spring up in that location. So that's like where people are going to. So it's only smart to also join people, go there. Invest smartly in that location. Just wait for your investment to start working. Your money to start working for you, your investment to start growing, yields, return for you. So yes, I'm going to wrap up this video because I promised I wasn't going to let it be too long. But I'm going to wrap up this conversation to say it depends on you. So like most of you know, when we have these conversations, I always advise, have friends who only have properties on the mainland, on the island. And I say, don't you want to check out on the mainland? At least pick one or two property on the mainland. Okay, and I have properties, clients who are, of course, have property mainly on the mainland. No matter what you say about the island, they don't buy it, they don't like it, they don't want it. those kind of clients are people who are not interested really. They're not buying for really investment. They have other reasons for buying. But if you're an investor who is mainly interested in your investment, you're looking at how to, strategically, intentionally grow your net worth using real estate as a vehicle, trust me, majority of your portfolio will be in this part of the town, which is on the island, because of the projections that we have, the rate of growth. Even in Lagos State data, the statistics shows that the number of people who migrate to the island daily or who relocate to the island daily are way higher than that of the mainland. Of course, like I said, we know why. Let me give you other reasons. Apart from the infrastructures that are in on the island, we have all of the businesses, major businesses, the banks, their head office, all of these bank head office are on the island. Major businesses, they have their island. Manufacturers, they have it on the island. All of the major aspects of business in Nigeria, they have all of them situated, their head office, their da on the island. Hence why you see a young graduate migrating into Lagos wants to come and live on the island. Even if they start from the mainland, as soon as they have an opportunity to move to the island, they just scrap it. Okay, that's why you see tons of people working from the living on the mainland, but they work on the island and they go through tons of stress just to come work on the island. Honestly, I will always advise that as much as you can, you should grab as many investment opportunities that you get on the island, even though if you're buying on the mainland as well. And of course, we're taking it further into Oyo State. So yay! You should also start looking at investing in Ibadan. I get it when some people say they can't invest in Ibadan because they don't have anybody in Ibadan, they don't know anybody in Ibadan, they're not from Ibadan. When you have your reasons why you don't want to invest in Ibadan, it's also okay. So, like I said earlier, I think why you should choose a location you're buying is based on you. Because like I said, no matter how much I preach the ROI for some people, once it doesn't sit well with them, it doesn't sound right, they will never invest. So I usually my mode of working is working with you, what your intention are, what you intend to achieve on a certain investment or on a certain property. So it still has everything to do with you as an investor. So once you know what you are in for, you know what you're looking for in the market, you go for it when you see something that suits you. Of course, after speaking with me and getting advice from me, because the truth is, even when you think that you know what you want, if you hold a conversation with me, afterwards you will know if that is really still what you want or that will work for you. You might just have a change of heart to realize, I may make you realize that what you're looking for, that will not suit you. Because I am on ground. Don't forget that. I mean, it's amazing how you see somebody, living abroad, just making assessments and don't consult with we that we are on ground. The truth is, I don't think you can fully know it well when you're not on ground. So that's why it's always important that you as an investor work with a professional and seasoned realtor like me. Now, there's a difference. So you see some people online, they are not realtors, they are marketers. They just want to market the property and then they didn't move. But realtors like us that are professional and we are seasoned. Seasoned means that I'm catching up with the wave. I'm catching up with the trend of the market. I'm understanding. I'm studying the market. I'm trying to understand what's happening in the market. I'm trying to understand what's happening in a particular location. For Aja, for instance, what's happening in Aja? What is this person doing? What is this person not doing? What are others? That's why sometimes when some people call me, some of you call me and say, "Oh goodness, I want to buy this house." I say some things to you that some people don't find it funny. Some people find, "Oh, why are you telling me this? Oh, now I'm sad. Oh, I really," and you end up going to buy the property from somebody else. By the time what I said to you comes to pass, you now be like, okay, oh wow. Some people don't come back to say, oh, so da. But you know that within you, I mean, no 100% correct transaction. I only said it. No one transaction is 100% accurate. But I mean, let's work with the one that has at least 70%, right? Exactly. Like I said, no perfect developer, no perfect Goodness Usman. Yes, I'm not a perfect human being. If you are, well, congratulations to you. But I'm not a perfect human being. I'm a work in progress, and the developers that I work with, I've chosen to work with, they are not perfect human beings. They are work in progress. There are always room for improvement, Trust me, there's nobody that you will come and talk about, no brand you will come and talk about. You will see one thing or the other that is wrong with the brand. But what I do is, if a brand is doing everything they can, I can see it every day. They're working towards getting better every day. Then I can work with the brand. And if the brand is approachable, if it's a brand that is taking feedbacks from us realtors, I mean, when we advise them, we can do this, and they listen, and they are very honest. They are honest to a fault. I mean, they have challenges. Trust me. See, let me use this opportunity to say this. A lot of us don't understand the challenges these developers face. And I think some people are not even realistic enough to show empathy to these people. I mean, I've seen investors come here and they want to compare a Nigerian brand to a brand in US, to a brand in Canada, to a brand in Australia, a brand in China, etc., etc. Now, I know some people will be watching me now, will be frowning and like, what you mean? Just go and go. What do you mean? Well, that's why you guys love me. You love me because I say it the way it is, right? Exactly. Stop doing it. Stop comparing a brand in the abroad, like we usually say here, to a brand here. Do not lose the sensitivity, or do not forget that you are, for those in diaspora, you are working with those brands in that particular state or country with a functional system. Ladies and gentlemen, yes. And some people go, but goodness, there's a room for improvement. I've said it before. Don't come and remind me. There is a room for improvement, and that's why I say I'm not a perfect person. I'm working towards perfection, and so are the brands that I work with. I can see it. You're not here. You might not see it on the surface. We are seeing it. At least I'm being honest. I've dropped some brands. I've worked with some brands before. I don't work with them anymore. 5 years ago, 6 years, I don't work with them anymore because I can't see you. Behind the scene, I can't see room for improvement. See, forget the one they come and show you on the surface. They come and color grade everything for you. Forget that one. I'm not talking that's not what I'm talking about. The one they show you. I'm telling you about the one they don't show you that me I see from my office here. Going to the office, I can see it. I can see them for who they truly are. So please, when you're comparing, like I usually say that, people who know me know that I say, if you're doing comparison, please, can it be apple for apple? So I'm not saying that we shouldn't work to be like Apple, like the international standard. Yes. But you forget, while you are expecting international standard, you guys forget that Nigerian, we don't have a functional system. You forget that we are in a basketball country. Excuse me. We're in a country where the government will just wake up one morning and change the rules of things. The rules of the game that you're used to, they'll just bring up one funny policy, and then it just obstructs everything you know. Yes. We're in a country whereby a particular developer buys a plot of land from government. By the books, he pays XYZ. Off the books, he pays XYZZZZ. These things don't happen in the structural development. You are. So you can control the policies. The policies are there and they are working. The systems are working. We are in a country where the systems are not working. Unfortunately, we have systems that are working, but they are not even working as effectively as supposed. So when you see us greening it here, holding it down, trying to still against all odds, still trying to deliver, I think we deserve an applause. Because like my sister will say, if he is, he can't try her. I know this is off point, but I mean, it just come out and anyway. So I'm just saying, guys, understand that we are trying to get better. We want to deliver top notch. We want to see things. Hey, if you have an idea of what, some people also have an idea, and you see people who understand that Nigeria is a country, when they left Nigeria, nothing has really changed. You see them saying, oh, more, I give kudos to you guys. I give kudos to this company. At least they're holding it down. They're trying to do this. They're trying to do that. So yes, yes, and yes. When it comes to investing in real estate, Either way you want to have it, if you want to invest on the island, you want to invest on the mainland, it's completely up to you. What do you want to achieve with that investment? I think that's the question you should be asking yourself. And then when you ask yourself the question, you have the answers, you should have the conversation with me, and then we can make the best decision for you that is tailored for you. And that's what I'm up for. When it comes to you investing by me, it is about the decision best for you. Yes, I know there are random properties that will come into the market and will come and advise you to invest in it. When you check the return on your investment, you just invest in it and jump on it and all, just invest in it and watch your money go for you. I get that. But I mean, when it comes to where you want to live, there are other things you need to check. I mean, there are other things that will help you decide where you want to live. Or I mean, whether you're based in Nigeria or not. So I hope this further class the air for you, or it makes it easy for you to decide to make that decision when you're investing in your next investment. And please, guys, I'm using this medium to beg for referrals. Thank you to everyone who had applauded what I'm doing. I know I'm not perfect. I know these developers that I'm working with, they are not perfect. I see some people come and put some comments in my video saying this. Please, I say it again. While you're coming to give me feedback, be nice. Be careful the kind of choice of words that you are using. You don't know the person that is reading, the condition the person is reading. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about fellow subscribers. I mean, you don't know. Some people just read some things and they have health complication and it just gives them heart attack. Calm down. When you're putting out words, be gentle with it. See, the word is complicated enough. There is frustration in Nigeria. Oh, if you are saying in Canada, in Kinikon, you don't understand. I know people will say, goodness, you don't understand. Somebody by you want to read. So I get it. We all have our own fair share of inflation and but trust me, in Nigeria of today, you still don't have an idea. If your family members are complaining to you, it's not like when you're experiencing it, when you're generating. I'm not joking. Our power system all over the country this year 2022 has collapsed. Collapsed ni kò sí ná. It has collapsed. We're running our generators 247, and then we have to deal with scarcity of fuel. Maybe if the fuel is available and they increase the price, is it not better? I was saying it last week, and can they just please increase the price? Let's pay for it and then get it over with. You might be wondering why. I mean, really, why do I have to go through the stress and I still pay more? So let me just get the fuel easily and pay more. Reduce that stress, that headache. So there's no light. You're buying fuel at an extremely expensive amount, and you're going to spend hours queuing for that fuel. Come on, guys, where you are, even if you are buying the fuel at an increased price, are you queuing for it? And then you're going to spend hours in traffic and waste the fuel. Huh? Do you do that? Really? Exactly. So how are you not going to tell me that you understand? You got it. You don't understand. It's what's there. It's not what's there. Okay? Sorry, as mama language. Seriously, I know that I understand, but I'm just saying that we'll keep praying for the country. It's going to get better. But guess what, guys? Despite it all, Nigeria is still a virgin land for great investment. Fantastic investment. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o jàre, you get me right. Nigeria is still a very good virgin land for fantastic investment. We still know people that are holding it down here. They're making a lot of money on their investment. So hey, as much as some things are not okay, we will keep praying for our beloved country that God just help us and it keeps getting better. I know some aspects of the country that have gotten better. It's hard, Rabbi, to find, but I know I can pinpoint some tiny bit that's getting better. I mean, look at this housing real estate business that we're doing. Is a lot of the things that this developer are doing, is it their job? It's not what some government supposed to do. But it's okay. We're not complaining about that anymore. We're holding the ground and doing what we can do. It's not getting better. It's getting better. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. My name is Goodness Usman. You know that I'm your fab lady welter for Nigeria Realty 24/7. I hope in this show today you've been able to get one thing or the other that adds value to you. Trust me, the whole intent is to always add value to all of you. I also want to use this video again to appreciate everyone who keeps watching my video. I know quite some number of people who, after watching this my videos, each content, they will come back to my WhatsApp, they'll call me, give me positive feedbacks, give me encourage me on what I'm doing. I know people who have been watching me for a while who has not patronized me, but they come back and say, Madam, we appreciate you, thank you for doing what you're doing. Thank you guys for also watching. Thank you guys for patronizing me. Thank you guys for referring me. I appreciate you all. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every one of you. And this is what I say to you all the time. As much as I can, I will keep working on improving and ensuring that you get return on your investment. I will keep doing what I can in my capacity to make sure that all your investment with us in Nigeria 24/7, of course, brings you return on your investment. There might be delay, some delay, some petty delay, some small things, but trust me, we are in partnership together, and at the end of the day, it will end in choice. I am so sure of that. So I appreciate you all once again. I love you all. Thank you. Even those who have been watching my video for a while, then follow me, but you've not ever spoken to me, you've not given me a feedback. Thank you too. And to realtors who always watch my video, and I know I motivate a lot of realtors, they come watch my video. In fact, my videos are like a master class to you. Thank you too for watching my video. I mean, knowing that I can influence you, I can help you grow. Maybe you're young in the business, you're watching my video, you're using me as a watchmark. Thank you for watching the video, and I am blessed to know that you're using me as your watchword. I mean, you're using me to as a watchword, right? As someone who a reference point as to the kind of way you want to do your business. It's a very nice feedback for me. I mean, I've gotten to meet some of you, some of you that I've not met. Thank you. I'm happy that I can at least. I mean, we need to do better, right? Exactly. So thank you to everyone. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next episode or the next video, or when you give me a call. Ensure that you remain blessed and safe wherever you are. So I have to go now. So I say to you, oh, double.